Hello, RuneScape fans. You'll never guess what we are doing today. Unless you guessed this. In which case, really good job. Really good guess. Hi YouTube, bye YouTube, hi YouTube. We just finished a Nancy Drew game early, so we get to play some RuneScape on a Monday. You already know I'm trying to talk to this man while he's unconscious. I liked that game. I think I liked The Secret of the Scarlet Hand better. And I don't think it was just an Alejandro thing. Although Alejandro was a nice bonus. I will say I liked Jeff. I did like Jeff. I thought Jeff was pretty cool. I think his fervor for environmentalism is super justified. The lying to me was not very nice, though. But I think he was just embarrassed. We've all been embarrassed before. Okay, I missed. Yeah, I just don't think that Spyro is 100% ready. Because I think there's like a lot of stuff that pops up in the middle of the screen. And I think I'm gonna probably be in a top corner, and I just want to make sure I'm in the right spot instead of just floating here in the middle. I do like this scene, though. Well, like, the scene with me floating in the middle. It's actually, this one's a different scene from the one that I would be using. Because this one, RuneScape isn't full screen, so I'm editing out the taskbar and everything. Some streamer background. Some behind the scenes. Subscribers broken on this one. Yeah, for some reason it's like wrapping to the bottom, I think. I don't know why the text is doing that, but the username is just too long. I think it's mosquito crucifixion. But like, yeah, if we were to do like this scene, for instance, like it just cuts it off instead of wrapping it around, which I prefer. I prefer it cutting it off. Like I don't mind. And I tried to troubleshoot it and I couldn't figure it out. So it's just like that until somebody else subscribes. Oh my god. Okay, I do not have my timing down. We live and let live. Yeah. It's been a standing issue with the scenes that have the top bar, and I sincerely don't know how the scenes with the top bar are different from the ones where I just have them above my head. Because I designed them the exact same way. It's just the text size is slightly bigger, obviously. I don't know. Technology. It's a mystery. Oh, right. I was like, it's really quiet because I didn't use random music mode and we're stuck in the same place over and over and over. I like this song. This is actually one of my faves. Underrated. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Did you enjoy Nancy Drew? I hope you did. Because I do want to play the Haunted Carousel. It's going to be a while, though. Nancy Drew was fun. It definitely feels like they've hit a little bit more of a rhythm with the, like, game making. It feels like they're working out the kinks. Stay away. I forgot to drink. I fucking died. Again. Maybe I should do something else. I forgot to drink my wine that I bought. I think the last old school RuneScape VOD just went up, actually. Right? Or is going up today? It might go up today. Yeah, I think I'm putting it up today. So we'll see how fucking 4 hours of blackjacking goes over. I got into it. I hope you guys like the KK Plays podcast. That is way longer than any other podcast you've ever seen. I'm gonna make more Rice Krispie treats next week. I'm excited. I'm like really trying to get back into the, it's not baking, but it's like the next closest thing to baking. It's making treats without the oven for the most part. Podcast mode. I'm making more Rice Krispie treats next week. They're like, I don't know what they're called, like loaded Rice Krispie treats or something. It's like pretzels. No. Stop that. Pretzels. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. I put it all on the list. Pretzels, chocolate, probably. It's probably got chocolate in it. Chocolate chippies? I don't know. Chocolate chips in Rice Krispie treats? I've never had a fancy Rice Krispie treat before. I started making them myself. Oh, and peanuts. Peanuts! I think we had enough chocolate on hand. Oh, all my fucking wine fell on the ground. Successfully retrieved. Ay. The Rice Krispies are fun, but the other stuff is like annoying. This one I had to make caramel again, but they told me to do it in the oven instead, and I was like, that's scary. It was in fact scary, but I think I did it correctly. I don't know, I haven't eaten it yet. Remains to be seen whether I did it correctly. Yapping, yapping, yapping. That's what I meant. I definitely do need some sort of pop emote. Pop yappy. Yap, yap, yap. Because there's like really no reason for me to be talking this much. Pyop. If Rubik's wasn't working on our D&D session right now, I'd be like, hey, you could work on some art. Despite the fact that it's been 3 full weeks since our last session. We are not prepared. We had some issues. It was more of an ish-me. I had fleas. Technically, the vet said that it takes 3 months to completely break the flea cycle. So they get another dose of medicine tomorrow, right, Bean? Oh, today? Hashtag free the fleas. No, no, no. Actually, I want them to stay where they were. Outside. I don't know when we're gonna do that. I mean, would it be the worst thing in the world if we did it tomorrow? Because, I genuinely don't know how your parents did that to them. Because we have to separate them so they don't groom each other. And put the medicine on their backs. You're getting Azuki because I tried to get a fuzzy off of Azuki's face yesterday and I am pretty sure he thinks I'm the devil now. I don't even know where he got it, but Azuki yesterday, last night, had a piece of fuzz on his face that I swear to you was this big, just dangling from his chin. And, you know, for context, he's a cat. So his face is quite a bit smaller than mine. So, he looked like a fucking idiot. And I was like, that can't be comfortable. So I kept trying to gently follow him around and try to get a look at his face. But he was so upset about it. Like, I wasn't trying to be scary and like... I don't know. I don't think he trusts me anymore. I didn't even do anything to him. Zuki was in a weird mood last night, too. It was like... What time was it? It was after their midnight meal, right? He was like relaxing on our love seat in our bedroom. And he woke up and freaked out and like panicked, flew out of the room. And I was like, what the fuck? And like when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, maybe we had like an earthquake that we couldn't feel and it scared him. We didn't. So he just like woke up from a dead sleep. I guess he had a nightmare. But like I genuinely don't know if I've ever seen him that scared. He's easily scared, but wow. He at least wasn't that scared of me. He was running from me. Why not like that? It's the sort of run that they do when they get zoomies. Where it's like they just physically can't control the craziness. That's the type of running he was doing. Maybe our house is haunted. Maybe it's got ghost dogs. Just like Nancy Drew. Is glow-in-the-dark toothpaste a real thing? Please excuse me while I Google glow-in-the-dark toothpaste. That is definitely an AI website. Oh my god, it's so impossible to Google anything. That's also... This is all AI. Five reasons to switch to toothpaste that's glow in the dark? Oh, good lord. And there's an Etsy link. Ooh, I want to see. Etsy, I want to see. Glowing ghost tooth. No, there's an enamel pin that's glow in the dark that has a ghost on it and toothpaste. A ghost coming out of a toothpaste bottle is actually quite cute. There is a glowing Baby Yoda toothpaste, but I think the glowing part is the Baby Yoda toothpaste cap. Yeah, I don't think glow-in-the-dark toothpaste is a thing. I think they made that up for Nancy Drew. And AI. AI likes glow-in-the-dark toothpaste. Yeah, apparently so. Make sure you guys buy glow-in-the-dark toothpaste for your fucking LLMs. You don't want ChatGPT to be stinky in personality and in teeth. Unless you do, I don't know. Like, the whole first page of results, except for the Etsy search at the bottom, was, I'm almost 100% sure, AI-generated websites. Like, it's so hard to Google things. It's so frustrating. Because there's literally an AI that's already lied about the thing that you're trying to figure out. Want your breath to smell stinky like AI? Switch to glow-in-the-dark toothpaste today! I don't remember how many times I clicked that. Okay. Well, I remembered having, like, gimmicky toothpaste as a kid, but I had never seen glow-in-the-dark. Is he fighting me? No. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought I might have fucked it up. Shit, like everything was glow-in-the-dark in the 90s. We're just lucky it wasn't radium. I guess that game came out in 2002. That was a crazy plot, though. I'm still thinking about it. Like, she really put a dog whistle speaker on the roof of the house. Why were there paw prints on that grave? Was she taking them down through the tunnel? How did she get in? Many mysteries remain unsolved. I had glow-in-the-dark, sticky... I mean, they weren't stars, but they were like the glow-in-the-dark stars in university. I don't remember what they were. They were like sea creatures, I think. It was like sea creatures and seashells and stuff. And why was the recipe fake? Oh my god, so true. I wanted the apple crisp recipe. I actually think I still have apples in the other fridge. I still haven't cleaned out my fridge. I literally have not had one lick of time. Where do you guys get time? The grocery stores are all sold out. Oh, they stole my person. Oh, dear God, that's a situation. Come here. Come on. Oh, honey, come here. Oh. All right. What is Darkscape? Hi, Canoe. I'm mostly an RS3 player. I only play old school on TV. Hi, Bae. Burlo was yelling at you for not playing this with him? Uh-oh, I'm adding fuel to the fire is what I'm hearing. Darkscape was a brief thing where the entire world was like the wilderness. I don't remember that, but I was always scared of the wilderness. So, that would probably be why. Actually, to this day, I'm still scared about the wilderness. Jeff Akers did take that recipe for himself. I died again. Guys, I fear I might be a fucking idiot. It's so easy to not die. It's okay, we'll go get it back. Skilling got a lot less boring. I like boring. I do like boring. That's my weakness as a streamer. Give me a pass. No, my Discord DMs with Berlinator are opening on their own. Stop it. You stop that. I can't believe I let that motherfucker punch me to death again. Oh, I'm so silly. That's crazy. It's literally crazy. This is cyberbullying. You know what? I agree. Man, I feel like a fool. I hope they didn't notice I killed myself in here. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let me put my clothes back on. This is the second time I've died today, and I've been playing this game for a half hour. Like, that's simply ridiculous. I died once in the 4.5 hours that we played last time. And that was, I was still embarrassed about that, you know? I still was. Ridiculous. Can you guys remind me when I go to buy new wine that I need to drink the wine when I purchase it? Actually, I did purchase some wine this weekend. We have so much wine in the house, actually. We just got a shipment. Bean's parents get a shipment from one of the wineries in Napa like a couple of times a year, like maybe 4 times a year. And we have so much wine in our wine cooler. I don't even think we've showed you guys the wine fridge. It is enormous. Like, everybody who comes to the house comments on the wine fridge. Like, the vet commented on the wine fridge. It's large. We're hoarding wine. Me drinking alcohol is also rare, especially like now that I have the Invisalign. It's like I can't like nurse a drink anymore. Like if I'm gonna drink something, I have to drink it in 40 minutes or less. And it better be with a fucking meal. Like, I can't just finish a meal and, like, have another glass of wine. I get water and I like it. Maybe when I'm done with my Invisalign, everything will be better and I'll drink through the wine that we have. But we literally, we have so much. There's at least 100 bottles in there. I wish I were joking. Like, you know that wine cellar some YouTuber houses have that's like under their stairs and it's like built in with glass? We would use that. I don't think I've seen a single YouTuber actually use that. We would use that. When we did a tour of the wedding venue that we booked, they were like, so we have compostable cups included with our bar package. And if you want to upgrade to glasses, that'll be an additional charge. And Bean's mom, bless her heart, was like, she was like, even for wine? They were like, yeah, if you order wine at the bar, it'll just be in a regular compostable cup. With barely disguised disgust. Even for wine. Needless to say, we will be having wine glasses at our wedding. We will be shelling out the money. So the wine at my bar was so old because who goes to a Mexican restaurant for wine? So true. Yeah, I can't say that I would have ordered a wine with my steak even at a Texas Roadhouse. Wine's great with steak. But, yeah, I don't think I would do that. When I made steak at my house, we had a lot of good wine pairings with the steak. The other thing is a lot of the wines that they order from this winery are reds. I think most of them are like Pinots. And I'm not a huge red drinker still. I just like white wine. I've had so many reds. And they're just so spicy. Why not? For just $2 more, you can get a Texas pour, which is a whole 3 ounces more. How they made me try to sell wine at Texas Roadhouse, even though nobody wanted that shit. Thank you for the sales pitch. You know what? I think I will have the Texas pour. But like when we started going on cruises with Bean's parents, I think I was like, well, I couldn't have been that age because I haven't been that age yet. But anyway, I was at least 21, but they were like ordering wine every night at dinner, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. I've never had this experience before. Because my dad did a wine cruise business, but he started that when I was in university. Or high school. He started that when I was in high school. So, like, I wasn't there for that long. Tequila! I'm thinking my signature drink for the wedding might be a margarita. Like a flavored margarita. I think we might just go easy with it. We still have to figure out what the mocktail is gonna be. Tequila and I have a history. I like tequila a lot. Tequila and I haven't misstepped yet. And I know that's a big misstep. It's gonna be a big misstep when there's a tequila misstep. And it will happen. But as of yet, I'm okay. A marg would be a great idea. Yeah. We're trying to figure out mocktail. We really gotta get back to the bar, people. So we can price it out. It is a good batch drink. We need to have a nice, fun mocktail though, because like that's what Bean's gonna be drinking. Even though we're gonna have a his and hers drinks, I don't know if he's gonna be having much of his own drink. Yeah, they have some like pre-made, or like they're on the menu. They have like a pear gin cocktail on their menu that we're thinking about doing for his drink. We made an imitation of that this past weekend. I don't remember when. Maybe Friday? And it was pretty good. It was very fresh. Vanilla pear gin with like soda water. Yeah, it was nice. They actually said they didn't expect that drink to be so popular when they put it on their menu. But people order it all the time for events. I love pears. I like iced peach tea. That's good too. Like I said, we are trying to figure out a mocktail. Or whatever, a non-alcoholic bevy. You have a pear soda there, that's incredible. Ooh, that does sound good. That does sound good. A watermelon mocktail? Ooh. I like watermelon. That's gonna lean real fruity though. I like fruity. That's the problem. I love watermelon until I get to the Jolly Ranchers. Really? I like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. It's the melons that get me. I love most fresh fruits. I can't do melons. The texture for melons is just wrong for me. And I have no explanation. Like I can't do watermelon, I can't do cantaloupe, I can't do honeydew. But actually, when we had friends over the other day, they brought a meloncello, which I had never had. It's like limoncello, but cantaloupe. And I was like, wait, that's actually really good. Hi, Judoka. Thank you. I've gotten that before, but it's been a long time and I appreciate that. Okay, we can't save in RuneScape. Oh, Shirley Temple is so good. I love a Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple, before I was 21, was like my go-to bar order. I was at a lot of bars before I was 21. I used to pretend I was drunk drinking Shirley Temples as a kid. And funnily enough, I don't like Dirty Shirleys that much. I just feel like vodka is a weird addition to that drink, and I don't like them. Am I the best RuneScape player in the world? Not that I know of. But maybe someday. After everybody quits except me. Then, watch this space. It's a possible timeline. I am the last RuneScape player and therefore the best. Can I buy you a bond? Absolutely not, my friend. I don't have very much money at all. I am sorry to say I am poor. I already quit. See, there we go. That's one player down. Just hack all the servers so only I could join. That would be delightful. I wouldn't have to fight for thugs. Keep playing the longest game. That's me. What level am I? 53. I haven't worked on combat in a minute. Hey, excuse me. That was very rude. This is why I want to be on a server all by myself. Go on, hurry up. Close the door behind. Okay, come here, buddy. Okay. No, you don't leave. Don't you leave now. Okay. All your server belong to me. That's me. I don't even know what UFC is. I'll do you one better. I am an idiot. Oh, is it wrestling? Listen, my hobbies include Neopets and old school RuneScape. I heard wrestling is like drag, but for straight people. Well, that's not necessarily true. I have a trans lesbian friend who's very into wrestling. Have you tried Feastables? Once again, I have no idea what that is, babe. Oh, right. Yeah, with the mold. Fuck, god damn it. Fucking server lag got me. Oh, it's the chocolate specifically? No, but I've heard that everybody hates it. Probably still with the mold, honestly. Yeah, no, I think I've heard from multiple sources that that chocolate is like the worst chocolate that people have ever had. What's a perp? The mold is the protein. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Source, trust me. It's okay. Your nephew will get older and he'll develop taste. How you doing today, Purple? I love it here. We love having you here. Is this guy fighting me again? God damn it. That one was on me. That one was on me. No, I get that. I honestly, like, upon eating Hershey's chocolate, like, after eating, like, Ghirardelli a lot, because that's what I buy for baking, it do be tasting a little like vomit. Had some carbonara bulldog. What is that? What is that? I am familiar with the carbonara. I love dark chocolate. Super spicy ramen. Oh, fuck yeah. With egg? Wait. Methinks me needs to Google something and then perhaps make it. Or convince Bean to make it. It's Korean. It looked Korean. The word looked Korean. I haven't looked at a picture yet. A carbonara bulldog being the brand. Oh. Have I never seen this before? Probably because we don't eat prepackaged foods because Bean can't have onion and garlic. Don't try the habanero lime when it's buns. I like limes. I tried it the other day and didn't like the sauce. I love broth and you're supposed to drain bulldog noodles so it feels wrong. Oh. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I totally get what you're saying from the vomit perspective, but for some reason it's still fine to me. Adding eggs is basically necessary. I have to add eggs to every Asian noodle dish. It's the only way forward. Saucy noodle. I don't know. I might have had it in a restaurant and forgot what it's called. I like spicy. Me and Korean food are friends. Me and Koreans like spicy meats. I'm all about it. And mixing food together? Oh my god. I would love to go to Korea. Remind me to take you to the Chinese place I like next time you're here? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, Chinese food! Good news about Korea. What, we can go? We can go right now? Who's gonna watch the cats? Spicy chimkin. That's like so far away. The honeymoon, so far away. They're Asians, not aliens. Jesus Christ, you guys. I want fried chicken that's not nuggets. Habanero made me eat an entire loaf of bread to make the pain stop. I'm weak. I don't know if I've ever eaten just like an habanero pepper. I've eaten just jalapenos. I want fried chicken that's not nuggets. Wrong country, bud. You think I don't know? You guys are making it really hard to blackjack, by the way. It's okay, I forgive you. I have pretty good spicy tolerance. I was brought up in a buffalo wings territory. Chat is yappy today. I love that for you. I really do. I think it's fun. If you open that curtain. Korean fried chicken is my favorite fried chicken. Waiting for the bus. Yippee! I miss taking the bus, actually. Taking the bus was good at, like, reading time. When I go back to that place, we got KFC with you and me, and that noodle soup was perfection. I think we have a different go-to KFC place now because it's closer. There is so much Korean fried chicken here. It's like a godsend. I've lived in so many habitable zones for Korean food. I worked really close to K-Town in New York City, which was probably the best choice I ever made in my life. I knew I liked you guys. Listen, I don't want to sound like an asshole when I say this, but when my friends pick raid targets, I'm very, very picky about who I stick around for. And Baconic is super fucking cool. And I'm very glad that I stuck around for a nat raid into Baconic. Honestly, I need to purchase a megaphone. I asked Bean if I could buy one, and he was like, why? And I was like, so I can yell into it? And he was like, I don't know what I was expecting for an answer. Look at us being friends and stuff. And I was brave, and I raided you, even though you were bigger than me, and I was scared. I waited like months. I was like, I have to send a bigger raid out because I don't want her to just be like, oh, thanks for the like 2-person raid. I'm never gonna remember you. I was like, I think we're big enough to raid Baconic today. I think we can do it. I get so self-conscious about raiding. Can't confirm. Stop. I'm like shaking in my boots right now. Hello, and people. Can confirm. People like Baconic. People like grapes. Coincidence? Possibly. Oh yeah, same. I also appreciate it every single time. And I think most streamers are like that, and I don't know why I think that everybody is gonna be an asshole to me. Just underdiscovered and your days are coming. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. I love my community. If they are, block them and send me their username. Genuinely, I can't tell you a time that I've rated out and I've been like, oh, that sucked. Other than when I typed in Just for Cat's name wrong the other day. But like that happens to people all the time. The internet can be a scary place. Not here though. We're nice and friendly here. Except sometimes I'm mean. But I'm only mean if you're being a little shit. I didn't drink my wine after I bought it. You guys were supposed to remind me. See, you guys are being little shits. I told you. The sound of you guys having zoomies in the background. The other Magnuses on Twitch are gonna get so many raids. See, usually I copy and paste people's usernames because I'm on desktop, and that's a very easy thing to do, so I've never raided out to the wrong person before. But because I was on mobile and I was panicking... Yippee, little shits! Of course, you deserve all the kindness, and I really do appreciate you, and I think it's super cool that we got the opportunity to meet, and I'm glad that we're friends. Copy and paste is the only way. Oh my god, I need to turn that fucking command off. It's bothering me. Girl, shut up! Streamer! Streamer, please save your game. I know you were playing RuneScape, but please save. If I ever start streaming, people aren't allowed to raid me because I don't want to be perceived. That's real. That's real. Me getting like 5 raids yesterday was so scary. And I'm so thankful to the Clue crew for being so friendly. I was so popular. They were so sweet. You can turn raids off if that's a thing that you're actually concerned about, but I recommend letting people scare you. Nothing but dubs yesterday. Thank you, thank you. Alt F4 to save. Oh, okay. Maybe when I go up a level. I love when a niche gaming community just mobilizes whenever someone new starts streaming their game. So true. And like every time I stream Nancy Drew, somebody rates me from the community. Like it's not just like a one-off thing. I mean, it was kind of a one-off thing with like that many people rating me, but like genuinely, I think every single time I've played Nancy Drew, somebody has been like, hey, you're also playing Nancy Drew. And there's a lot of familiar names. I was gonna say faces. I don't know what any of you motherfuckers look like. The Mist community is like that too. That's cute. My freaking menaphite better not go through that freaking door. Hey. Oh no! Get out of here! Leave! Oh my god. Hi. Go away, I'm busy. Okay. Who am I luring? There's been a huge Nancy Drew charity stream crawl recently. Oh, that's so cool. Not based. Oh my god, my nose is running. Ugh. Oh my god. These Duts is crazy. Anyway, hi Leo. What's Leo do? He's got a problem with some graves. Okay. I'll help with your graves. He put the wrong coffins in these graves. Okay. Alright, buddy. That sounds like a skill issue. Or perhaps a Nancy Drew side quest. I wouldn't put it past Nancy Drew to reorganize corpses. Top tier random event for chunkers. I'm so sorry. You must be so jealous of me right now. Alright, check coffin. This has a miner in it. The only event that lets you deposit items into the bank That's so weird. Pottery. That's a plant pot. One junk man. Hey, I could do it too. I don't remember which one that is. I think it's the first one. Yeah. There is certain grave stuff later on in the series. I'm not surprised. We deal with a lot of death in Nancy Drew. I get my reward. I got zombie boots and a zombie shirt. Wow. Very cutesy. Just learned from the streaming talks that I have 23 followers, so I'm basically affiliate already. I've heard that for most people, the CCB is the hardest part. The last thing for me was the follower count, but I didn't have any Twitch friends. This guy, you really just stole my dude? Actually, fucking... And you fucked it. You know what? Alright. Absolutely not. Not in my house. Come here. I think I'm gonna swap when I hit the next level to the varlamore. I even know like 10 of them. Nice. Yeah, I am also a completionist ADHDer, so I 100% hear you, perp. It sounds like chunking sounds so appealing. Like it's like just like RuneScape is no tea, no shade to RuneScape. RuneScape is fucking boring, but RuneScape is the exact right level of boring for my ADHD. Like it's just perfect to have like for a low energy day when I'm just like vibing and watching YouTube videos or anime or like whatever, or talking to my chat. No, I'm actually really close to the next level. I didn't realize how close I was. I don't know where Winsme is. Yippee! I'm 72ing. I'm being punched in the face also. Is that on Steam? It is on Steam. Open world action adventure RPG set in ancient China at the 10th century. Assume the role of a young swordsmaster as they embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries of their own identity. Huh. I mean, I'll play anything. Will I play it in a timely fashion? Certainly not. But it's like, It sounds like it would be up my alley. RPG with co-op, hey. That sounds like it's up my alley. I like things that are not like super PvP because I get really scared. Didn't think much of it, but I watched a video on it last night and it looked impressive. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Bean hears about things and I just simply do not. I don't know if I like don't have the right friends. You guys can tell me about games in the Discord. Thank you for the hydrate. I might even look at them. Gonna have to swap the friends out. Yeah, they're just not good enough. Not good enough at keeping me up to date with video game news. It's also partially probably the opening Steam step of being a gamer is something I don't encounter as much. I have many Discords of random people. I mean, same. Oh. I'm gonna keep going until I run out of wine, I think, and then move. Famous last words. I'm gonna end up fucking right here pickpocketing menaphites until I die again. I don't know why you guys didn't enjoy my safety pin dream. I literally woke up at 7:30 after having that dream, and I was like, I need to type this into Discord, but I'm not gonna send it. I'll send it when I wake up for real. I don't think I've ever been in a Discord server that made my phone lag. It was a little too unhinged for me on a Monday. No, that's fair. I had such a hard time typing it too. It probably took me like 5 full minutes to type that sentence because I was so sleepy. I've seen servers that look like the creator used up an entire bottle of Adderall. Making it is crazy. I easily probably could have, because when I started making a Discord server, I had no idea what I was doing. I like barely used Discord. So it was an interesting experience for me. Luckily, Bean knew a lot. Which is why he's admin on the Discord servers, because I was like, if anything fucks up, you're going to be the one who has to fix it. Like 90%, 95% of them go unused. Yeah, the game suggestion and the casual game suggestion channels. Listen, I just wanted to be organized, but then I discovered that the organization had to come from within. And I made a spreadsheet about it. Open these. love me a spreadsheet. We all do. We're all spreadsheet nerds. I need my little scrolly thing. Teleporty scroll thing. Not scroll box. This. Oh, this is Corend? Oh, whoops. I wanted to be in Varlamore. That's okay. We can go with the boat, right? Can we walk? I don't know how this works. Walking seems like a bad idea. Oh, there's ships here. Yeah, I feel like the number of channels that we have is appropriate. I don't know, I should maybe get rid of the RuneScape one. She says playing RuneScape. But like... oh, I don't have any money. Nobody posts about RuneScape. Gonna be like, what, $1,000? $2,000? The friends code one is pretty dead, yeah. But like, what if somebody wants to share their friend code? The YouTube vids one is kind of dead. Maybe so. When I start posting YouTube videos, it's over for you bitches. Last time that happened was over a year ago, okay. Friend code is there as an archive. Kind of, yeah. Is this where I'm supposed to be? No, wait, no, there's the children are here. The children. I know what I'm doing. Hey, got my new friend code, add me, woo. Like back in the day when people used to post like, oh, I got a new phone number on Facebook. Text me 555 555 5555. I had 2 phone numbers, but that's because there was a, like, 3-year gap between my first and second cell phones. And that being, like, I didn't have a cell phone in that gap. I got a new friend code, don't message me, that's super weird, no one does that. changed my phone number once when I got switched from the pay card thing over to a phone bill. Yeah. But like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. My dad was talking about potentially changing to a different cell provider, but I don't know if that's actually happening. But I'm pretty sure I still get to keep my number. Bean did. They just have to like call them and be like, hey, can we have this phone number from you? And they'll be like, yeah. The world is a different place now. You used to get a new phone and they'd be like, no, you can't keep your number. It depends on if the network providers are compatible. I mean, that would make sense. I don't know anything about cell phones. I worked in the electronics department at my store, but there was a different person for cell phones. Thank God. Setting up cell service is like a goddamn nightmare. I don't know why it still sucks so bad. Everybody has a cell phone. Can't we just make this easy? I remember typing texts I got as a way to save them since they recorded at the device. That's crazy. She sells cell phones by the seashore. I've changed my number like every 4 years for most of my adult life due to random circumstances. The upheaval. It's kind of funny now, like, having, like, your area code is, like, a marker of where you're from. Like, my area code will forever just tell everyone I'm not from here. Everyone who lives here, anyway. I have a strong feeling that Ems is no longer on Facebook. I changed my phone number to have a local area code. I'm never changing my number again. This is the last time. It's the last time. VoIP. I haven't been on Facebook since the first day of the leak. Dude, I used to put my whole life up there. It was so easy to just put your whole life on Facebook. Hem's running from the law after trying to steal that gold. I still have a Facebook account, but I never use it. It's probably like a fucking data breach waiting to happen, but it's my gold. What happened to the gold, by the way? Whose gold is that? Nancy pocketed it, yeah, right. All 600 pounds of gold. Sally's technically, you think, because she's the property owner? I feel like there would be a big legal dispute over, like, whether the gold was technically left to anyone in his will. If he had a will, he died young. I don't think he was even 60. $786 of gold. Yeah. That's like this much gold. That's like basically this much gold. Unless they trace who the gold belonged to originally. Dude, that would cover the renovations, though. A gold bar nowadays is like 60K. And there were, what, 20 of them? That's a lot of money. For Central PA in the early 2000s? I mean, the gold, they never, the thing is about the gold is they never caught him. So, like, I feel like they wouldn't be able to prove that it was their gold. Unless, I mean, our gold bars are like stamped, right? That pile of gold would amount to a small fortune nowadays of $525 million. Wow. Yeah, if there's stamping on them, they would be able to prove it. I don't know if Mickey would have been smart enough to melt them a little bit. I didn't see any killed in that speakeasy. He had his resources, though, I feel like. If you work for the mob. I put this stamp directly on it. You're just begging someone at the post office to steal it. Oh, it's 36 million. I figured that you had the original number wrong. Okay. A stark difference, but still a life-changing amount of money, if I do say so myself. Especially, once again, as someone who lives in central Pennsylvania. Yeah. Things don't cost much there. And you don't pay taxes on it? It's just gold that you have? It's just collateral? And a bar to everyone in town. Give away little coins. Giving away $4,000 at a time. Every time you see, like, your kids. I know too much about gold and silver prices. I promise I'm not a libertarian. Yeah, that'll be 56.77. Can you break a $36 million gold bar? We're ready for that bartering system to come back strong. Gold backed. I can bake things. I'll do baking things in childcare. You should turn all your money into gold or something in case everything falls apart. Yeah, it's a philosophy that people have, yeah. I want to make an apple crisp so freaking bad, you guys. Am I gonna have time? Probably not. Do we need that much food in the house? No. Can also just be the ideas person who goes, maybe we should think about this before we do something. True. You know what I've been thinking about lately? Buying a Christmas tree. We don't have space. This is the first time we've actually had space for a Christmas tree. Isn't there a store called the Christmas Tree Store? I keep forgetting to put ours up. It's okay. It's not been Thanksgiving yet. You're fine. Oh, yeah, and you have a kitten. I'm thoroughly convinced at this point that the cats will not bother it. Unless we're all sitting in the living room and they want, like, food. Because the only time they would chew plastic anymore is literally to get yelled at. It's been up for years because we don't have space to store it. The dichotomy. We don't have space for one. We don't have space to store one. We are very lucky with the attic space that we have here. Because we don't have basements in California. Not having a basement is actually awful, though. I don't know how people do it. Our family has a history of Easter trees. When was it that we actually took down the Christmas decorations this year? My dad yelled at me for it. We took a... Oh, it was when I took a picture of the sofa and sent it to him when we got the sectional sofa for the living room. And he was like, I'm sorry, what month is it? Scrolling through all the wedding dresses. Purple, 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 purple. Painting my office. Here we are. Okay, it was February 27. It was February 27. Also, there was the small issue of the fact that your mom broke her arm on January 1st. And she was the one who put up all the Christmas stuff. And it was our first year in the house. So we were all just kind of like, we don't know where any of this came from. And we're not putting it back. Oh, yeah. It's definitely hard when you're dealing with, like, stuff from dead people to have enough space for all of it. I was just watching Clutterbug talk about how many people these days, at least in the US and Canada, have storage units, like U-Haul-ass storage units. And I'm like, that's scary to me. That's scary to me. Like, not caring about my stuff enough that I put it in a storage locker, but not getting rid of it either. I don't know. I'm not a massive acquirer of stuff after living... Like, I lived in a teeny tiny ass apartment in New York City, you know? Like, we just made do with what we had. Yeah, I can't do a storage unit. That's too much. Luckily, our attic is, like, nothing in it right now. Yeah, a basement or a shed would be helpful, but I can't do offsite. Nope. As soon as that is out of my house, it's out of my mind. If I really cared about it, it would be in my house. Like, that's the end of, like, no way. Yeah, decluttering. Decluttering or a larger apartment. It is kind of crazy, like, because we basically doubled our space from the condo to here. It's crazy how fucking cavernous this house feels. It's like we still aren't even filling all of the spaces with the things that we want to fill the spaces with. A storage unit is not worth it. You're just like paying someone else to hold the stuff that you can't like deal with right now. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. It's like, I just feel like instead of paying for it, I would rather just take the time to deal with it. But... And, like, I know it's hard. Like, I went through not only all of my shit from my parents' house, but all of Bean's shit from his parents' house. And I, like, presented it to him in nice, neat piles of, like, these are what these things are. Make decisions. Like, we went through all of his clothes that he had kept at his parents' house, and, like, oh my god. It's so much work. It's so much work. But I would rather do the work than pay for a storage unit. Apparently my sister is getting my furniture from my parents' old house. Because she liked my furniture better. And I'm currently like, well, I have no need for a queen-sized headboard, so you can have it. I don't need any headboard. It's a really nice headboard. But the whole time I've been moved out, my parents were like, yeah, we can't afford to ship it. It's solid wood. It's so heavy and hard to ship. Now that it's for her, it's not a problem. It's fine. Just say she's your favorite. It's fine. No, I'm actually fine with it. If we had that, we would still have a queen-size bed. No, not yay. We like our king-size bed. Now you say yay. I genuinely, by the way, if you guys are currently sleeping in a queen-size bed, do not upgrade to a king-size bed. You cannot go back. Noted. They feel so small. Where's all my space for activities? Solo activities, not touching you. I like my ability to escape Kate. Just because I'm extremely hot. I have a queen-size bed to myself. I love my space. Real. I also run hot and Spells also hates it. I'm clingy too. Except when a dog snuggles against me and won't get off me. Team. We occasionally have pets on our bed. Very occasionally. They've slept with us in our bed one time, I think. Since Bean's parents have been gone. I love her. She's a perfect angel. I want to talk. Did Zuki come back into our room after his trauma episode? He did? Okay. Well, that's good. He left for a morning snack, as is his right. I think I heard him actually leave for morning snack. We're training Mochi to sleep in the office overnight because otherwise he's just a menace. Eh, he'll get better. He's young. He's young. He'll stop causing problems eventually. Hi, Sarus!
That's gonna be a problem. See, we don't have any money.
Can we have something for free?
For free?
Yes.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hello.
We aren't making fun of you. This is making fun of you.
We sell candy. We sell candy. See the difference?
I'm actually not blackjacking people anymore. I am in fact just pickpocketing wealthy citizens right now. But I was blackjacking people. Hello, Retro Perspective. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. That was Animaniacs. Yes, my raid alert is Animaniacs. Well spotted. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing today? I think you guys should follow Saruz because we have similar vibes and I think you'd like it there. I say this a lot about a lot of people, but I sincerely believe it. I wouldn't tell you something I don't believe is true. Fun fact, Animaniacs is one of the big reasons I stuck around. Yeah. Good taste in memes is the other reason. Yeah. I remember you were in chat and you were like, what does it mean if I like everything in the required reading? And I was like, I guess we're best friends now. Dead Space. I've never played Dead Space, but I really would like to. I think Dead Space is very much a vibe. Very much a vibe. I like the stomping on the alien guts part. Anyway, watch this. What did I do yesterday? I played D&D. I folded some laundry. I'm a boring bitch. If you haven't figured this out by now, good morning. I'm a boring bitch. Put the spikes up his ass. This one's me. I'm so good at gaming. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Fuck yeah. You guys want to see some fascinating behavior? Based on this evidence, I think that Link probably has 5 balls. Oh, I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Promise? Why is she getting that close to me? 2 people can be inside me at once. It's almost like I'm a fucking idiot. I'm extremely careful. Oh, fuck. She's so normal. Wow, a normal girl. So yeah, that's me. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kate and I play games. I do a lot of retro nostalgia stuff. We're currently playing through every single game in the Legend of Zelda series, and I'm on Breath of the Wild, and we're almost done with Breath of the Wild, but before we finish Breath of the Wild, I'm gonna play Spyro the Dragon. That's gonna be our next game. I have to update this raid scene, actually. My main game is gonna be Spyro the Dragon for like 2 days. Asterisk, if I finish it that fast. But yeah, that's me. Thank you so much for the raid, Spyro the Dragon. Spyro the Dragon. If you guys have to head out for any reason, I totally understand. I get that. I've been pickpocketing the entire time that we've been on this raid scene because the grind never stops. I'm sure you can hear it popping in the background. But, yeah, I'm gonna go back. Oh, you're in ads. Nice. I love when ads hit right after a raid. Like, can they just wait 10 minutes? Can they just wait 10 minutes for me to yap? The Trivago guy's veneers. I'm, like, desperately trying to remember if I've ever... See, okay, my thing is, like... Ads are supposed to auto snooze if you have the setting turned on, if your chat is really active. But I feel like if they already have the feature of auto snoozing ads, why can't they use it for other things? Like, why can't I have an auto snooze option for like 5 to 10 minutes after a raid so that I can talk to people? Or like, I don't know. Like, I know I can manually snooze them, but I don't notice a lot of the time because I have a dumb brain. Actually, I would like to mention I don't think there's ever been a single time that I have noticed. And I don't like putting a huge emphasis on the ads because I know a lot of you guys that are here regularly are subscribed and I don't want there to be like interruptions in content because of ads. So it's like, eh. I was lurking forever without ads too. It's Twitch. But thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry about the Trivago's guy's veneers. I hope that his dentist realizes their mistake upon watching the advertisement and helps the poor guy. And I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. And I'm gonna swap back to the RuneScape scene right now, which is this one. Okay. Oh my god, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for using your Prime on me. That is too kind. Next time you won't get ads. So there, Amazon. Congratulations on your little lollipop sub badge and your happy little giraffe emotes. Thank you, Saruz. Thank you so much. And hey, your name fits up there, so now it's not glitched anymore. Get wrecked, Twitch. Yeah, steal Twitch's money. Use your Prime sub today. It doesn't even have to be on me, although I would very much appreciate your $3. Just saying. Sorry, I'm playing with my giraffe right now. Sounds like a euphemism, but it's not. It's like the noisiest fucking toy that I have. And for some reason, that's what I decided to use. I could simply just use my fidget cube as God intended. But anyway, yeah, we're literally just yapping. I'm on a pickpocketing grind in RuneScape right now. So we're at 72 thieving. I want to be at 99 by the end of the year. I don't think it's going to happen, but like I'm making an effort. We played some Nancy Drew earlier today. Because I do that occasionally. But we finished it really fast. This game was a little bit shorter than other recent Nancy Drew games that we've played. And by recent, I mean like the ones that we've played. These are all games that came out in the year of our Lord 2002. So, yeah. Yeah. That's all I got. What were we even talking about? Oh, we were talking about, Azuki. Oh, we were talking about beds. PSA Raiders, if you have a queen bed currently, do not upgrade to a king bed. You can't go back. It will ruin you forever. I mean, do what you want. If you want a king bed for the rest of your life, for sure. My parents never had a king bed growing up. I never knew what it was like. Because sometimes I slept in my parents' bed when one of them was gone. I never knew the joy. I always got their old mattresses, though. So I basically had a queen bed for my entire childhood. Yeah, I got hand-me-down mattresses. My parents had one growing up, and sometimes we'd pile up for bedtime stories. That's cute. Yeah, you could fit multiple people in my bed. Because I had their hand-me-downs. Wasn't really necessary. Oh, this person's out right now. Maybe I should stop and start, robbing their houses instead of pickpocketing them. I had a real problem with falling out of beds as a child. When I got my big girl bed, I would fall out of my bed and then come into my parents' bedroom wailing like, ah, everything is terrible. And then they told this story one time, they heard like a massive crash. Like I fell hard. Nothing. Not a peep. They went and checked on me. I was fine. I was fast asleep on the floor. One of those little guards. I feel like we did for my sister because I remember how they looked. But I don't know if I had one. My brother took my old bed from my mom's to have in his guest room. That's despicable. I don't know why siblings are like this. As soon as I moved out, my sister moved into my room. That's my room! Who cares if I have a freaking apartment? Where's my room? That was my room. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that I didn't have one of the guards. My room at my mom's got turned into a walk-in closet? No way. Replaced by clothing. That's crazy. Honestly, my parents had a walk-in growing up. And I feel like all walk-in closets are good for is like hoarding clothes. I haven't lived there since I was 17, but still, how dare you? Literally, that's my fucking room. You get me. Like, as a person who has never had a walk-in closet, I just... It's just designed for hoarding, right? Like, you don't need that many clothes. Nobody needs that many clothes. I have a lot of clothes. Walk-in closets are the worst, and I'd rather have an attached bathroom any day, like, for real. If I had any more clothes, I think I'd explode. I'm, like, bursting at the seams with clothes. And they're taking up, like, 4 feet of space. And you have my dad, who's kept my room in the exact same since he bought the place. My Teletubbies poster is still hanging on my wall. King shit. That's what you call respect. Yeah, I still had so much shit in my room too, like... Because when I moved out to New York City, it was like a desperation thing. So I didn't take everything. I just took a couple suitcase worth of stuff. And I came back later when we moved to Texas, I think, to actually like declutter my shit. But I had so much stuff in there from my childhood. I gotta get rid of so many clothes. I gotta get rid of so many clothes. But I need to acquire also. Like, as I acquire more things that I like and that I'm like actually vibing in, not only am I getting hotter, but I'm also more comfortable getting rid of some of the clothes that I've had for a really long time that I don't like. We don't know how to weed them out. Yeah, it's nice that she didn't get rid of anything. My parents didn't get rid of anything either. They just put it all in boxes in a closet in their newer house. I don't know. I think generally people just like don't do a good job of decluttering their shit. People's parents don't do a good job of teaching their kids how to declutter their shit. And then there's just a shit storm everywhere. Like, nobody knows how to throw anything away or donate things or give them like to free swaps in their area. Sometimes there's just too much shit. That's very true. I definitely have too much shit. I come from a hoarder family, so I'm excused. No, honestly, my parents hoarded a lot too. Teachers are really bad. Because teachers like see a use case in everything. So it's very hard to get them to let go of stuff. And like, honestly, there are still some times where I'm like, fuck, I'm really annoyed that I got rid of my trigonometry notes. Like, what? Girl, Are we using trigonometry? Is anyone you know using trigonometry? No. It's good that you got rid of it. By the time your children are learning algebra 2 and trigonometry, it'll be completely different. Teachers do have to do so much with so little. I remember giving my high school trig notes to someone in college and I didn't get it back and I was like, oh, that's crazy. My sister used my trig notes. So I'm glad that I kept them for a little bit. I think I also used them with my little cousin. But I feel like it's only generationally useful. I know my sister went through my notes while she was in high school. Yeah, I don't know what it was about my like algebra 2 and trigonometry, but I kept it so organized and I had such a good grade in that class. Meanwhile, geometry the year before I was a fucking shit show. I hated geometry. I also hated the teacher. One of those mandatory class participation types, and like me in class, not a fucking peep. I'm learning. Quietly. Very proud with how much I've gotten rid of this fall. That's super cool. The fact that I have space to sit at my desk and things are somewhat accessible around me is nice, but I'm only like halfway done. I mean, as long as you keep up the momentum though, like that's all that you really need is like to be working on something. I mean, I still got mastery in geometry, don't get me wrong. I think I got a like low 90s or high 80s grade on that exam. That teacher, I just did not like her. She's one of those teachers where she like forces you to learn in a specific learning style instead of like letting the students in her class be flexible and like learn the way that they learn. And it's like, okay, sure. I'm not talking about like the fucking like phrenology learning styles, but like the way that she would call every single student out. Like she had a freaking cup of popsicle sticks with everybody's names on it, and she would pick a popsicle stick and then set it to the side so she made sure that she called on everybody in the whole class. And it's like, okay, I don't want to be called on. Because my other whole thing was in high school, like I didn't want to draw attention to the fact that I was super smart. Like, I didn't want to draw attention to anything, honestly. I just kind of wanted to be there to learn, you know? And my freaking, what was it? My world history teacher absolutely called me out on that in the parent-teacher conference that they did at the beginning of the year. She was like, yeah, Kate won't say anything unless nobody else knows the answer, and then she will raise her hand. And I was like, yeah, you got me. That's my strategy. Like, I'm not gonna be the first one to volunteer information, because I don't want to deny other people learning opportunities by being a Hermione Granger, you know? Missed a whole section at the beginning of class, so nothing really made sense to me after. That's fucked, dude. Like missing like proofs. How to write proofs. 101. Kind of sucks. I remember both Ellie and I, we were in the same chem class. We both missed the stoichiometry lesson, and we were so lost. We were so lost. We literally went in after school one time to get tutored by her in stoichiometry, and she was like, "This is really easy. I don't understand why you're so stuck on it." And by the end of the like half-hour session, we were both like, "Oh." Because it really is easy. Oh. Yeah. Missing how to write proofs will ruin your geometry experience. I had one good math teacher in high school, and it was the trigonometry, algebra 2 and trig guy. Everybody loved him. He actually was a bus driver also. Like after he got done teaching, he was a bus driver for like the sports teams. He was a really chill guy. Well, chill is not a great descriptor for him. One time he broke his leg and missed a half day and then wasn't back in for work the next day. He was very strict. But like his I don't know, his personality was chill. Aside from the math teacheriness. My Algebra 1 teacher was fine. I did not like my geometry teacher, and my calc teacher was also fine. I took pre-calc at the college, though, because I wanted to be in the frickin' advanced math track. My dad took the advice of the math department head when I started at that district, because I was in my mom's district before 7th grade. And my dad listened to her when she said that I shouldn't go in the advanced math track because they usually don't do as well in the advanced math track, like the gifted kids. And I was like, why the fuck would you do this to me? All of my friends are in the advanced classes. Aw, they have a raccoon. I think my high school teachers had me down as the one who figured things out as I talked. Hey, as long as they know. I tried to join the simple math group my high school had. Because I was so behind in math due to switching schools, and it took my high school teacher 5 months to get me into that group because I wasn't actively failing math. Dude, what? Huh? I just feel like if anybody is volunteering for a lower program, you can feel whether it's a laziness or whether it's like they're actually struggling. And also, even if it is laziness, like, who gives a fuck? They're still learning the same skills. It's just a little easier. Because, like, the real thing that you're learning in math is, like, logic and how to apply, like, previously learned strategies to new problems. It's not about calculus. Calculus is tough. I really did like calculus. I did drop out though because I was, you know, majorly depressed. I thought calculus was really interesting. It made a lot of sense. I wish I had been well. Because there's no way I'm learning calculus at my ripe old age of 21. Supposedly it gets crazier after a while, but I never got there. I mean, yeah, it definitely gets crazier after a while. As anything does. I went up to him the first day. Dude, that's crazy. He didn't have time to go through the whole curriculum before the exams. That sucks. That is not a good teacher. I honestly feel like this is going faster than the blackjacking. I just feel like the blackjacking has such a wide margin of error. She's rubbing houses now. I swapped at the level change. It is pretty comfy. I love robbing rich people. Yeah, like, I genuinely definitely... I don't know when I changed. I don't know how long that 71 to 72 took me. But, like, we're, like, 3/4 of the way to 73. You know you're a bad math teacher when my class had lower grades than than another class who was known as the slower kids, and you're surprised by it. It's teachers. Fastest if you do it perfectly, yeah. For sure, it's fastest if you do it perfectly. And, like, I'm okay at it. And I do like the grind of it, I do. My other math teacher didn't care and gave everyone a grade higher than they deserved because he didn't want the class to fail. Sick. How big were your grades in Norway? Lets you interact with chat without— No, the XP waste. The only one saying no, the XP waste is me. I need to stop playing with this pen with my right hand because my right hand is for the mouse. Because my year in high school was like 150 kids graduated, I think. I got a bone. 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 Yeah, per grade level. How big were like your years in school? Like how many people were in your year? I'm just curious. Most years are 12 months long, regardless of the country. Can someone ban this guy? Nope. Thanks for the effort. I appreciate it. My high school was like 25 to 50 per class, but we do high school differently here. Wait, how do you do it? Oh, it's vocational. Got it. Honestly, a lot of people at my school did vocational stuff. They were like part-time at my school, part-time at that school. There was like cooking and... I can't remember. One of my friends was in the cooking program. There were only like 21 people in my grade because I was in art. Ooh. Dude, I wish. We were the first year that couldn't apply to music, dance, and drama because they were shutting it down. Oh, that hurts my fucking soul, dude. Ow, 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 my soul. Ah, I was raised by 2 public school music educators. I'm fine. Yeah. When I was in a performing arts high school, they wanted to cut the arts funding to 1/4 of what it was at the arts school. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, my dad fought his whole tenure to keep all of the freaking music positions in our school district. Yeah, that's huge cuts. That is really interesting. I did not know that about Norwegian school. We had students walk out to protest at the school board because they held the vote during school hours. That's crazy. No, I just remember my dad, like, telling the whole band, like, hey, tell your parents to vote yes on the school budget. Multiple years. I once took a midterm so well, my teacher told me. He tried to find a flaw just so I had something to work on, but he couldn't. Nice. My dad didn't vote in the district that he taught in. So he had absolutely no control in that way. You knew that. I went to school out of district because I went to my mommy's school district and then I went to my daddy's school district. That's why I drove like a fucking 40-minute drive every day to school. I wasn't that rural. We would drive past the school that I was districted to, and when we would go to their new house that they don't live in anymore. Come on, Rubik's, do better. My future husband, everybody. Yeah. There's a lot of generals. In my district, there's 5 high schools, and only one of them has the art major, while 3 of them have general studies. Undeclared. Dude, I don't think I could have picked a fucking focus for high school. I didn't even know what to pick when I got to university. I remember in 10th grade, once again, the teacher that I didn't like for geometry had us do a project where we like basically researched like a university and like made a fake application to it. I think I picked English literature in 10th grade. It was wildly dependent on your mood on the day you happened to submit your application. Real. You get one chance to go there in 10th grade and try out one vocation, but that's about it. I just, like, genuinely had no clue what I was doing with my life. I had depression. Oh, you do like ranked choices? Okay, interesting. I think I had like electronics and then restaurants and cooking and then athletics. Oh my god, a jock? Yeah. Could have been a jock and bullied all you music nerds. Exit! Exit window! Jesus Christ. Yeah, agreed. Hard agree. I could not work in food service. Mm-mm. Nope. That is not for me. Whoa, interior design would have been cool. I feel like my main thing with kitchens is like, I know these bitches are not following the fucking rules. And I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. She also got really good at scooping ice cream. Well, you see. Bams. I'm pretty good at scooping ice cream. I got that by being addicted to ice cream, though. She has the one motion scoop behavior. Damn. Shouts out to your cousin. Can you invite her over so that I can eat ice cream faster? Oh, you're saying my forearms are weak? You're right. A friend of mine did dressmaking and costume tailoring for high school. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hello, Matt. I'm assuming your name is. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm just stealing from the rich so that I can keep it all. Yeah, welding is neat. Rob from the rich and give to the self. Jewelry making and goldsmithing. That's so fun. We had a jewelry making class at our university, but this is the Twitch streamerist thieving method. Explain. Every house is basically a prime zone. You mean because it's free money? Working on mining and at some point smithing. Real. What's your mining level? I feel like I'm standing next to you at the mines right now. This is so nostalgic. Mining level? You stand somewhere for long enough, you can't avoid the conversation. Free money specifically from a rich person. You're right. Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. 11. Oh, you're in the fun zone. Brand new character. My character is also pretty new. My character is like a year old. And I only play occasionally. Yeah, I feel like I remember your little metal workshop. Where you hammered aluminum sheets into a flower. Sorry, you said aluminium. My thieving level is 73. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna get through the rest of these keys. Yeah, because I said I was the new blacksmith in town and I would kill Clint. Oh, yeah, thank you for that. I'm the fastest chat reader in the West. That's not true. There's a lot of fast chat readers out of there. It is actually like... It's very easy to scale up your chat reading ability if your chat is like gradually increasing in speed over time. So like I can totally understand how streamers that like grew slowly over time like can actually read their super fast chats. Oh, the quick oh yeah. No, that's exactly what I was referencing. That's exactly what I was referencing. It is a handy skill. And people have called me out before for responding to chat messages before they even show up on their chat. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I read and process information and then the word vomit hits. Is there something you're not good at? Yeah, Magnus, what is something that you want to be good at, but you're not? Remembering how many parentheses I started. That was one of the things that they asked me in that Quiplash game I played with Ty. What is something that you wish you were good at, but you're not? I feel like that's just a sad question. It's like, well, I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, I wish I was good at gymnastics, but I'm also glad it didn't stunt my growth. Because now I'm tall. By the way, I'm tall. I wish I could draw, but I'm also not going to put in the energy to, like, actually teach myself how to draw. It's not like it's something that's missing from my life, you know? There's nothing in my life that I'm like, man, I really missed an opportunity learning that. No Norwegian comp-sci student is a math prodigy. Real engineering majors. A million XP, by the way. I missed it. Oh, I thought you were just a nerd and real engineering was too normal for you. Wow. Once again, Denge being thrown under the bus. He's not even chatting. I'm sorry, Dengai 21. I gotta go through my clips. I know there's funny shit in there that I haven't featured yet. I haven't spent any time sitting at my pewter. What thieving level am I trying to get to? You know, just a quick little 99. Just a quick little 99. Yeah, well, I've never actually hit a 99 before. Easy breezy. So I made a subathon goal at 150 subscribers at the beginning of the year that I would 99 a skill in old school. I didn't expect to actually get 150 subscribers. That's not my fault. Maybe could have just grinded out an RS 399 over a weekend. I mean, I'm literally at 98 a Jill on my main. I don't know if there's an outfit. I'm 1/13 of the way to 99 now, XP wise. Yay. In RS3, I am trying to get all of them in alphabetical order. Because I'm really normal. But I also wanted to get my quest cape before I got any skill capes. And I did do that. I have to get my quest cape back, which I haven't, I don't know, I haven't been as into RS3 since necromancy. It's really hard for me to get into it. And I should probably just use like lamps and shit to get me through necro. Negro is cracked, but expensive. Yeah, it's either expensive with time or expensive with money, and I'm not rich. Rogue equipment from the Rogue's Den gives you double pickpockets and double coin pouches, and I think. Okay, interesting. I mean, it would be helpful for the, like, pickpocketing with the orphans thing. But I currently still have 16 house keys, and we're not getting through these today. Because I'm probably going to have to stop so we can have lunch before D&D. Lunch. Whatever. Food. Meal times have no meaning to me anymore. I usually just eat 2 meals and a snack, to be honest. It's honestly still lunch in my head. Like, I'm just not hungry enough for 3 meals, usually. I'm back on my oops 1 meal per day thing again. Magnus. Please. Eat your food. I have it on good authority that you're tall, so you need more food than short people. I know because I'm a tall person. Please. This music is so peaceful. I'm gonna take a nap. I was gonna say who up nappin'. You know what? Fuck it. Who up nappin'? Who up nappin'? It doesn't even mean anything anymore. Whenever I sleep in, it ends up being too late for lunch, so I wait for dinner and then I snack for supper. And my intended dinner today was past the best before date, so I just had rice porridge instead. Good lord. University life. Shut up. I don't think I've ever had rice porridge. Rice porridge. Dude, I feel so bad for their little raccoon that has to stay outside. Let him in. If you're cold, he's cold. It sounds good. I don't think I've ever had any. I have short grain white rice in my house. I have so much food in my house. Sometimes I look in the pantry and I'm like, this is disgusting. I'm driving to the food bank. I don't have a driver's license. Yeah, it sounds nice for Christmas. Butter, sugar, and cinnamon are all Christmas staples. We bought cinnamon rolls at the store. Bean was like, do you want to do a special breakfast? And I was like, I'm streaming on Thursday. He was like, it doesn't have to be on Thursday. And I was like, yeah, we can do special breakfast. Now you're speaking my language. I know it's better to donate to the food bank with dollars. I have food, though. I don't have any dollars. That's not true. I'll have Saruz's $3. Guys, I know I can give money to a food bank, hypothetically speaking. I just... $3 Canadian. Wait, are Twitch subs the same pricing in Canada? Are they only $6? Feels like something that Twitch would have been like, actually, regular subscriptions are $10 Canadian. We don't make the rules. But they do make the rules. $7.99. So I got $4 Canadian. Shit, I wouldn't subscribe for $7.99 even if I was Canadian. That's a lot of money. $5.99 is too much money. Anyway, I'll watch your damn ads. It's $55.99 here. You live in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, to me. Respectfully. Roughly $5.59 USD. I wish Ads for Bits was still a thing too. They were definitely losing money on that. Finally back to 1 to 10 again, so I don't have to look up conversion rates. Good job, Norway. Or us. I don't know which half of that changed. I try not to think about money. It stresses me out. Both changed. It's been 1 to 12 for a couple of years. Ooh. That's hard math. Our money's been kind of poor, but I think you've recently caught up. Why? What's happening in the US right now that would devalue our currency? What isn't happening in the US right now? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me in the chat. I don't want to hear it. I know what's wrong with I know what's wrong with this country. Oh, you know. Yeah, I do. I do know. That's okay. I still love you guys just as much as people from other countries. Maybe even a little more. Every time I hear Norway on SciShow, I get excited. Today's SciShow video mentioned two of my favorite things, D&D and randomness. There was a fucking random.org shout out, like specifically random.org, and I was like, that's my boy right there. Random.org is like my child. I love random.org so much. Freaking Norwegian freeloaders not paying streamers as much. Shout out to the random organization. I love them. Big shout out. I use random.org every day. No exaggeration. They do great work. I also learned apparently that Roll20 does their randomization with quantum randomization now. I did not know that. I love writing out domain names, especially here on the Twitch television. Can you turn the Twitch television to a different channel? She's getting nervous. The streamer's getting performance anxiety. I'm fine, actually. This has been a fun stream, though. I'm glad we got to get some old school in. I did heavily consider the Spyro thing, but I think we'll just try to go long. Tuesday? Tomorrow? Yeah, I think the tattoo one has gone off, like, at least 3 times. Which that requires a lot of chat messages to go through. Maybe you should bait us in with Nancy Drew more often. Okay, I mean, alright. We'll play 1 hour of Nancy Drew. And then we'll play 3 hours of RuneScape. This sounds like Anya's, like, best case scenario. Hey guys, and welcome to another Nancy Drew stream. Ba 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 na 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 na. You guys think Anya likes me? No, really? Nancy Drew in RuneScape. You do some investigating in this game. We were a crime scene investigator mere months ago. At that party where that guy got murdered. I don't remember what happened. This game does have a lot of crime scenes. Yeah, you do, and we did the Sinclair murder mystery. I'm beginning to think there's a lot of crossover in content between RuneScape and Nancy Drew that we're just not locking into. Or that's not the phrase I'm looking for. Tapping into. There we go. I know English. I know English. Thank you for the clip. If/when I ever get into game dev, I'm definitely drawing inspiration from RuneScape. I'll play test for you. I'll write you the worst bug reports you've ever seen. So we've gotten 2 levels in one stream. That's kind of rough. We could have probably done 3 if we had not done Nancy Drew at the beginning. I have a strong feeling I'm gonna have to start doing this off stream, guys. Like, this is a lot of hours. Gonna wait until you're really, really, really tired and loopy one day and have you write quests for me? Okay. I'm down. Does that mean I'm gonna have to draw unhinged characters based on Kate's unhinged quests? Is this how you make an indie game studio? Could just get another 99 on the list from next subathon and swap back and forth to change things up. So true, I could do one of the quick boring ones. I picked thieving because it was mid-speed and somewhat interesting. But we could do one of the fast boring ones, like 1 to 99. Gotta try sailing. We do have to try sailing. I promise we'll try sailing. Somebody's gonna have to bankroll fire making. I can't do that by myself. I'm poor. I literally turned someone down for a bond earlier. If somebody would come in here and say, hey, I'll buy every log you'll ever need, baby girl, just, you know, keep streaming, I would be like, okay. And then I would ban them after I finished. If only. Never speak to me again. Put them on my ignore list. Hey, I'll buy every log you'll ever need. He's lying in parentheses. Thanks, Bean. I think I'm gonna do one more house. Sorry, I missed my coaster. I have to draw the line in the sand somewhere. Ah, okay. Well, if Anya trusts him, then I trust him. Yeah, maybe I should wrap up stream before the sun sets. Ugh. Nasty. I'm so sick of this shit. I was sick of this shit the moment it started. I really think that maybe if I called my lawmakers to lodge an official complaint and just held the phone up to Azuki, I think that might work. Just literally be like, do you want to deal with this every day? Because I will call you every day at 4 p.m. when my cat thinks it's 6. And I will let him lodge his complaint. Make a change. Dude, I'm so excited to eat these snacks. I mean, I'll give you guys an official review of the snacks. These ones didn't piss me off as the last ones that I made with toffee in, so hopefully they're good. Oh, I think the VOD that I have to post tomorrow is the first VOD where my stream started crashing because of the driver issues. That sucks. I have to do that. Maybe I can do that while I'm doing D&D. Just have that on in the background, exporting. It's not the editing, it's the exporting. That's the problem. OBS really is like a marvelous little program, and I love her, and she's never done anything wrong in her life. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I gotta clock out. I'm gonna hit meal compliance. It's not true. All right. Who's out here in these streets? Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for believing that I was gonna play frickin' Nancy Drew all day and then sticking it out when we swapped an hour in. Meh, meh, meh. Should we give Justice a real raid? A real raid where everybody goes? A real raid where I don't typo. He's playing Skyrim. You guys, he's playing crowd control Skyrim. He does free crowd control. So he gives you as many coins as he can possibly give you. Much like I do when I do crowd control. He literally just wants you to shit cheese. Wait. He wants you to make him shit cheese. So you'd spend all your coins on making him shit cheese. I'm sure he'll love it. That's all he wants. All right. I will be back tomorrow. Spyro will be ready to go. A simple man. He's a simple man. He just wants you to make him shit cheese. Tell him I sent ya. He'll know that. He can read, I think. I don't know. Anyway, Spyro tomorrow. Spyro Thanksgiving. And, yeah, that's all. Okay, bye-bye. I love you.